two people are given the exact same task, same deadline, same amount of work, but one of them struggles, forcing every minute of it, while the other flies through it and feels energized. So what's the difference? How can one person struggle with the exact same work that makes another feel unstoppable? We've all heard it before. Work harder, push through, grind until you make it. But there's something no one talks about that's even more powerful. It's not intelligence, it's not skill, it's not being more disciplined or having more motivation. It all comes down to two simple questions that take 5 seconds to ask. Questions that make all that effort effortless. Questions that, when I started asking them, boosted my productivity by a lot. The first question will sound simple and is often easy to answer, but the second question really makes people think. Next time you're stuck, struggling to get through something, ask yourself the first question: how can I make this 10% more fun? That's it, just 10%. The exact right amount that seems easy enough to do, but actually makes a big difference. When you inject even a small amount of fun into your tasks, something happens. Time stops dragging and starts flying. You get into flow. It becomes less of a chore and more of a game. So what does 10% actually look like? It could be as small as playing your favorite playlist, turning your task into a timed challenge, or maybe it's just lighting a candle. Fun isn't complicated, it's personal. But what if you can't think of how to make something more fun? What if the task seems impossible to enjoy? That's when you ask yourself the second question: what would it take for me to enjoy this? And that's when things start to get really interesting, because when you ask this question, you're not just looking for fun. You're opening a door and you're inviting creativity in. You're shifting the way you see the task itself, and you start to see possibilities that weren't there before. Suddenly, what felt impossible starts to feel exciting. Fun isn't just for the easy stuff. Fun is fuel. It turns the hardest work into something you want to do. And you don't just get more done, you do it better, faster, and with way less stress. When you can find even 10% of this fuel, you create flow. And flow, that's where the true magic happens. Okay, you've got the two questions now, but knowing them isn't enough. You've got to put them to work. But before you put them to work, make my day 10% more fun and subscribe.